Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome for the today's session. In that, we have to be seen about the BIM technologies for the future generation. So, my name is Khushi Pendari, and I'm delegated to guide you through this session. What we will be explored about how the BIM tools, just like specially Revit, ArchiCAD, and the coordination flows, are reshaping the modern architect. Means what that we have to be seen in that for the our future generation that we are using some traditional methods in civil engineers or the architects or by the interior designers. They are using the traditional methods. So now we are using some advanced methods, and we will be do the new technologies working through the BIM. So whether you are a student participating as an architect or a construction professional, this session will help you to understand how BIM brings design, data, and collaboration together. So, what is the agenda for our today's webinar is about introduction to BIM. Means, we will be seeing about how the BIM is working, what kind of technologies BIM includes, as well as how BIMs is used in modern technologies like that. After that, what are the importance of the BIM in architecture field? Then key BIM software tools means which kind of BIM software tools that we have to be used in the technologies. Revit in architectural design, as well as ArchiCAD in architectural design, and the coordination workflows in the BIM. BIM workflow lifecycle, as well as the challenges and the best practices. Means what people are facing so many challenges in that because the technology or any kind of thing. So we have to be seen how the challenges are faced by the people who are using the BIM, and what are the best practices to avoid that challenges. So first of all, that we have to be seen about introduction to BIM. So let's start with the basics, like what is exactly the BIM. BIM stands for the building information modeling, that it represents both the process as well as the technology. Means not just one thing, it will be showing you about the process as well as how the technologies works. It is a digital representation of the physical and the functional characteristics. Means our functional as well as the physical characteristics of the facility. Like in other word, we can be say that a smart 3D model enriched with the data about every element of the building. Means BI means simply words, we can say that it is a 3D model that will be have so much kind of data in their every element. Unlike like traditional 2D drawings, BIM models also includes the geometry, metadata, spatial relationships, materials, schedules, and the cost information about the project. So that all the information are we can get in just one place. So what is the definition of BIM? Building information modeling is a digital process that is consisting about creating and managing information about the building or infrastructure project throughout its entire life cycle, from design and construction to operation and maintenance. It is not just a 3D model, it is an intelligent data rich representation that combines geometry, spatial relationship, quantities, and the properties of the building elements. So what is the core idea behind it? BIM integrates design, documentation, and collaboration in a single workflow. Like every element in the BIM model, whether it is a wall, window, door, HVAC panel, or any kind of element in a system that carries a special data. So this allows architects, engineers, and the contractors to work together or a coordinated and consistent digital model that will be reducing the errors as well as improving the efficiency. So what are the key features of it? First one is about the 3D visualization. It provides a realistic data-driven model that improves the design as well as understanding about what is the client had a requirement. Means suppose client have so much kind of requirements, like how we can be do what are kind of things that we have to be done in a project, but because of the BIM we can provide a realistic data in a 3D model. Next one is about the information management. Each component has a embedded information like a material dimensions and the maintenance schedules. This will useful across the project stages. Next one is about the coordination and collaboration. Different disciplines like architecture, structure, MEP can work together on a same model with the different things. So it is the best thing that we had to be used. Life cycle integration. BIM continues beyond design. It supports the construction management, facility maintenance, and even renovation planning. Data-driven decisions enable accurate quantity takeoffs, cost estimation, and the energy simulation and the performance analysis. Next one is about the BIM, why BIM matters in a modern architecture. It enhances the design accuracy as well as the visualization. After that, it reduces the construction conflicts and the project delays. It improves the communication among the teams as well as the stakeholders. It supports the sustainability, energy efficient design, as well as it enables the digital twins, virtual models, and for the facility management. So, how many things that are happening in our structure that can be analyzed or scheduled by BIM technologies? Next one is about that we have to be seen is about what are the importance of BIM, like why BIM is important in a modern architecture or for the civil engineers or in a construction field. Um, BIM is important because there are so much kind of reasons that we have to be seen. It enables the precision design visualizations, like what you exactly seen in your model. It's how your building is looks in a future or how it behaves. It facilitates the clash detections that are identifying the conflicts between the architecture, structure, MEP elements before the construction occurs. It improves the cost estimation and scheduling, ensuring that the resources and the timelines are accurate. And finally, BIM supports sustainability by allowing performance analysis and lifecycle management. So that we have to be seen what are the main important things that are or what are the benefits of BIM. Building information modeling has become one of the most transformative innovations in a modern architecture. It allows architects to design, visualize, simulate, and coordinate with the digital information or the environment that improve both the creativity and accuracy in a building projects. Unlike traditional 2D drafting, BIM provides data-rich 3D model that integrates all the aspects of the project from the conceptual designs to construction and facility management. Key reasons why BIM is important. BIM allows architects to create realistic 3D visualization of their design, helping clients and the stakeholders better understanding the project before the construction begins. You can explore the lighting, materials, spatial arrangements interactively that will be improving the design clarity and the communications. Means what you see in the BIM is what you exactly built on a site. After that, improved collaboration and the coordination. BIM fosters real-time collaboration among the architects, engineers, and the structural designers, or electrical, mechanical, or the plumbing, and the contractors. Since everyone works on a shared model, updated become by a one discipline that are instantly reflected for all others, that will minimizing the confusion, duplications, and the rework. Tools like BIM 360, Revit collaboration, and ArchiCAD Teamworks make the seamless collaboration possible. Clash detections and error reduction. One of the biggest advantage of BIM is only a clash detection is about by integrating models into a different disciplines like BIM identify the conflicts like ducts are overlapping the beams before the construction or saving the significant time of a project. Accurate documentation and cost estimation. Because BIM elements are data driven, all construction drawings, schedules, quantity takeoffs can be generated directly from the model. This ensures the precision and consistency. One change in the model updates every related documents automatically. This leads to work in a more reliable cost estimation, fewer manual errors, and efficient project delivery. Next one is about the sustainability and the performance analysis. BIM supports energy analysis, daylight simulation, and the material optimization. That are enabling the architect to design, generator, and more sustainable buildings. Throughout the performance modeling, you can evaluate how your model can be responded to the climate, lights, and the energy before the construction even starts. Lifecycle management and the maintenance. BIM extends beyond the design and the construction. It continuously into facility management. Owners and the operators can use the BIM models and a digital twin to manage maintenance, renovations, operation efficiently throughout the building's life. Essentially, BIM helps architects to move beyond the drawings to a data-driven design. It bridges creativity and practically. Key BIM software tools for the architects. So what are the key BIM tools for the architects that we have to be seen? First one is about the Revit. It is developed by the Autodesk. Like suppose we have seen about the graphic ArchiCAD, Navy's work and the BIM 360. Like in a modern architecture landscape, building information modeling has become one of the foundation to efficient intelligent designs. To implement the BIM successfully, architects rely on the specialized software tools that enable 3D modeling, data integration, collaboration, and the coordination across the disciplines. Each BIM software tools can serve a unique purpose, from design and visualization to project management and clash detections. Let's look at the most essential BIM software that platforms that are used by the architect today. Autodesk Revit. Autodesk Revit is developed by the Autodesk, primarily used it is used by the architectural design, modeling, and the documentation. Revit is one of the most widely used BIM software tools that are specially used by the architects, engineers, and the construction industry. It allows architects to design building in a 3D while automatically generating the 2D drawings, schedules, elevations, section, and documentation from the project in a same time. Every component in a Revit is a parametric, like meaning while you are modifying one element, they can be changed or automatically reflects across other related views and the sheets. What are the key features? It supports multidisciplinary collaboration like architecture, structure, MEP. It integrates with the BIM 360 for the cloud collaboration. It offers tools for every energy analysis, quantity takeoffs, and the construction sequencing that enables the time visualization and rendering. Graphisoft ArchiCAD. Next one is about Graphisoft ArchiCAD, which is developed by the Graphisoft. It has a primary use for the architecture design and the documentation. ArchiCAD is known for the intuitively interface, speed, and the design focused on the workflows. It is favored to many architects for the seamless modeling that are experiencing the strong support for a collaborating through BIM and the teamwork features. ArchiCAD uses Open BIM standards IFC format, making it easy to collaborate across the different software platforms. Key features of it: it is a user-friendly interface that fast 3D modeling, real-time rendering, and the visualization tool. Teamwork allows multiple users to work on a same project simultaneously. It built in a energy evaluation that sustainability tools. It has an excellent interoperability through IFC and BCF support. Next one is about the Navy's work. Navy's work is developed by the Autodesk. It has a primary use for the model coordination, clash detections, and the project review. Navy's work is a powerful coordination tool that brings together models of the different disciplines like architecture, structure, and MEP in a single environment. It is widely used for clash detections, 4D simulations, means time-based construction sequencing, and the project visualization. What are the key features of the Navy's work? It aggregates multiple BIM models in various formats. It performs the clash detection and the interface checks. It generates the construction timelines, 4D BIM, and the cost simulations of the 5D BIM. It enables the project walkthroughs and the client presentations. Navy's work ensures that all the project stakeholders are aligned before the construction begins and minimizing on-site errors. Next one is about the BIM 360. It is developed by the Autodesk. It has a primary use about the cloud collaboration and the project management. Description of that software or background of that software is about BIM 360 is a cloud-based platform that connects the entire project team, designers, engineers, and the contractors in a one shared environment. It enables the real-time model sharing, collaboration, and the version control, ensuring everyone works on the most up-to-the-date information. Centralized document management and the version tracking. It has a real-time model coordination and issue tracking. It integration Revit and Navis work. It accessible from anywhere, like supports remote and hybrid workflows. It enhances the project transparency and accountability. BIM 360 transforms from a desktop tool into a collaborative that cloud-based ecosystem. Each of these tools play a different but complementary role in a BIM ecosystem. For architects, Revit, ArchiCAD are the most critical that we will be focused on the next. So first of all, we will see about the Revit in architectural design. Revit in architectural design. Let's start with the Revit. It is developed by the Autodesk, that is most of the known for the parametric modeling and the multidisciplinary collaboration. Autodesk Revit is one of the most widely used and powerful building information modeling software that has a application in the real world for the architectures. It enables the architects to design, visualize, document, and the coordinated building projects within a single integrated environment. Revit in Revit is a building or the concepts that are parametric modeling, meaning that every element in the model is intelligent, data-rich, interconnected. When you make a change in a one view, for example, adjusting a wall height, and the change in automatically updated across all over the related views. So in a plan, elevation section, and the shadows. These make Revit is a highly efficient and error-free tool for the design development, documentation, and the collaboration. So what are the key features that Revit includes? First one is about the parametric 3D modeling. Revit allows architects to create a precise 3D building model where each component like wall, door, floor, and the window carries their own parameters like their structure, their element, the dimensions, and the materials have different. These intelligent elements make designs, updates, and the modification seamless, ensuring all the drawings remains consistent and the coordinated. Means model once update everywhere. Next one is about the multidisciplinary collaboration. Revit supports architecture, structure, and MEP designers to design all within a one environment. This integration enhances communication between the teams and allows for a real-time collaboration for reducing the risk of a conflicts and a design errors. Team can work together on the same center model using a Revit's work sharing feature that cloud-based BIM 360 collaboration. Every 2D drawing from the plans, section, shadows, and the details it automatically generated from the 3D model. If you update the model, associated views instantly revised, eliminating repetitive drafting work and ensuring the accuracy in the documentation. This saves the time and ensure the data consistency across every stage of the design process. Next one is about the visualization and rendering. Revit includes powerful visualization tools that allows architects to produce a realistic 3D renderings, walkthroughs, and animation within a software. It also integrates early with a rendering engines like Enscape, Lumin, Twinmotion, and a parametric modeling. Next one is about the analysis and simulation. Revit supports various types of the building analysis such as energy analysis, performs evolution, daylight and the solar studies, structural integrity checks. These analytic tools that allows architects to make the informed sustainability design decision early in the design phase. Integration with the BIM 360. Revit seamlessly connects with the Autodesk BIM 360, a cloud-based collaboration platform that enables the distributed teams of a work on a shared project in a real time. It ensures that the everywhere everyone can access the latest version of the model, improving the transparency and reducing the coordination delays. if I open a Revit model, you will be notice how element like walls, doors, windows are integrated objects, not just the lines. If you are modifying one view, Revit automatically updates all over the associated views like plans, section and the elevation. Next one is about the ArchiCAD that is used in the architectural designs. Now let's look at ArchiCAD, which is developed by the Graphisoft. It is one of the most used pioneering by a most architectural or structural engineers for the building information modeling software tools in the AEC industry. I've It was the first BIM software introduced for the personal computers, and since it is launched, it has set the standards for the intuitive modeling, design freedom, and collaborative workflows that are tailored specially for the architects. ArchiCAD enables the architecturals to design, document, visualize, and the coordinate projects within a single integrated flow. It's a user-centered interface that combined with the powerful modeling and rendering capabilities. It makes a preferred choice for the architects who has both the design creativity and technical precision. Key features of ArchiCAD in architectural designs: intuitive and the fast 3D modeling. ArchiCAD offers a smooth and interactive 3D modeling that experience that allows architects to conceptualize ideas quickly. Designs can freely create a complex forms, organic shapes, and detailed structure using a parametric digital elements like walls, slab, roof, and doors, all dynamically linked across the 2D and 3D views. What you draw is what you build instantly and intuitively. Teamwork and collaboration. One of the ArchiCAD's most powerful features is its teamwork that functions powered by the BIM cloud. This allows multiple users like architects, design, and the consultants to work simultaneously on the same project from the different locations in a real time. Changes made by one team members can instantly visible to the others, it ensuring the seamless collaboration and eliminating version conflicts. OpenBIM and interoperability. ArchiCAD strongly supports OpenBIM standards using a IFC like Industry Foundation Classes and BCF like BIM collaborative formats to file exchange. This ensures the smooth interoperability with the BIM tools such as Revit, Tekla, and Navisworks that making ArchiCAD suitable for the multidisciplinary projects. Next one is about the visualization and real-time rendering. ArchiCAD includes a client render that built a rendering engine developed by the Maxon, which is used to produce a photorealistic images and the animations directly from the model. It also integrates the seamless with the external rendering tools like a Twinmotion, Lumen, and Inscape. This enables architects to create immersive visuals and communicate their designs intent effectively to clients. Energy evolution and sustainability tools. ArchiCAD goes beyond the modeling. It supports energy efficiently analysis right within the software. The Eco Designer Stars module allows users to access the building performance, simulate energy consumption, and explore the design options for the sustainability architectures. These features helps architects to make environmental responsibility designs decisions early in the process. Accurate documentation and BIM data. All 2D drawings such as the plans, section, elevations, and the schedules are automatically generated from the 3D model. Every design change updates all views and documentation instantly, ensuring the accuracy and consistency across the project lifecycle. Advantages of using a ArchiCAD. Easy to learn and architect-friendly interface, supports creative design-oriented workflows. It enables a real-time modeling, data collaboration. It fully complements with the OpenBIM standards. It integrates model visualization and energy analysis in one tool. It produces high-quality documentation and minimal rework. While Revit excels in a coordination and parameter models, ArchiCAD shines in a speed, flexibility, and the creativity many architecture firms chooses based on the project type and team workflow. Collaboration workflows in BIM. Coordination workflows in BIM that we have to be seen is about it is a in a building project coordination workflows between different disciplines such as the architecture, structural, and MEP like mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. It is critical to ensure that all your systems works are together seamlessly. In traditional 2D workflows, coordination relied heavily, which is manual overlaying of a drawing and often lead to the errors, clashes, and costly rework during the construction. While building information modeling revolutions this processes by enabling all the disciplines to collaborated in a single digital environment where every component is a part of an integrated data-driven model. These approaches enhances the communication, reduces the design conflicts, and ensure that all the stakeholders can work together in a single accurate and a source of truth. So what is the BIM coordination workflows? A BIM coordination workflows refers to a structural processes through which models of various disciplines are combined, reviewed, and synchronized to identify the conflicts and ensure the consistency. It enables the architects, engineers, and the contractors to collaborate efficiently, detect the clashes early, and enables the inform the design decision before the construction begins. BIM coordination is about building a digitally first to avoid the mistakes physically later. Model integration. Each discipline, such as architecture, structural MEP, develops its own BIM model. These models are linked and forwarded into a single compressive model using tools like Naviswork or a BIM 360. Next one is about the clash detection. Clash detection is one of the most valuable aspects of a BIM coordination. The combined model is analyzed to identify the spatial conflicts, for example, HVAC duct passing through a beam or a pipe intersecting a wall. Issue tracking resolution. Once clashes or inconsistency are detected, they are documented and assigned to a relevant team members that can be find out the issue what are happening in a system within a BIM 360 or a similar platforms. Design team can make the corrections in their prospective models and resubmit updated versions to the review. Next one is about the model review and validation. Regular model review meetings can be conducted to ensure the design intended and the technical accuracy. Each updated model is validated for the geometry, data integrity, and the adherence to BIM standards. This interactive process continues until the model is clash free and the coordinated. Last one is about the final coordination and sign off. Once the coordination is complete, the final model can serve the authoritative project software that are used for the construction documentation and 4D scheduling. It becomes the most important foundation for project execution and a life cycle management, which are tools that are used by the BIM coordination is about Autodesk Naviswork. Next one is BIM 360. After that, Revit and ArchiCAD. Benefits of this is our early clash detections, means it identify the design conflicts before the construction occurs. It has reduced the reworks, which saves time and the cost by preventing on-site modifications. Improved communication keeps all the stakeholders updated in a real time. Higher project accuracy means maintains consistency and reliability of the information. Efficient construction planning enables the 4D scheduling and perform the visualizations. BIM workflow lifecycle. The BIM workflow lifecycle is represents the entire journey of a building project from the first idea on a paper to its long-term operation and the maintenance, all managed throughout a digital data-driven model. Unlike the traditional design methods that treat each place as a separate, each phase and building information modeling integrity every single stage into a continuous and collaborative process. BIM connects the dots from the concept construction to beyond. First one is about the conceptual design. This is the data or a planning stage where the design of the team explores the project goals, site conditions, and the client requirements. Architects use BIM tools to create the conceptual massing models, study spatial relationships, and test design feasibility. So what are the key activities done in that stage is about early 3D conceptual modeling, feasibility and the site analysis, basic volume and area calculation, initial visualization and client representation. Design development. Once the concept is approved, the model is refined with the more detail and accuracy. Architects defines the geometry, materials, structure and the system, building the model into a more precise digital representation of the same actual project. Key activities: digital architecture modeling like wall, door, windows, floors, integration with the structural and MEP models, energy analysis and design optimization, regular coordination and the class checks. Construction documents. At this stage, the BIM model serves the source of all the construction drawings and the specification. Because BIM is a data driven, every 2D plans, section, elevations is generated automatically from the 3D model, ensuring the accuracy and the consistency. Generating detailed drawings and the schedules, annotating and dimensioning design components, preparing the quantity takeoffs and the cost estimation, ensuring all the documentation in one up to the date. Construction and coordination. During the construction, the BIM model acts as a central coordination model for the contractors and the project managers. It helps to track the processes, identify conflicts, and visualize the sequencing. Key activities done in that is about model based scheduling and the construction sequencing, clash detection using the tools like Naviswork, on site coordination, and the quality checks, cost management of the BIM model. And last one is about the operation and maintenance stage. Once the building is completed, the BIM model evolves into a digital twin, a living model that used for the facility management and the maintenance. It contains all the relevant data, materials, equipments, specification, quantities, and the maintenance of the schedules. So, what are the key features of it? Is about the facility management using the BIM data, maintenance tracking and the updates, space utilization analysis, future innovation, and the expansion. What are the benefits of following BIM lifecycle? It ensures the data consistency throughout the project lifecycle. It reduces the design errors as well as improves the collaboration. It streamlines the communication and documentation. It enhances the construction efficiency and cost control. It enables the sustainability and long term asset management. Next one is about the challenges and the best practices. So, in that, we have to be seen what are the challenges are faced by the people when they are using the BIM technologies. Like any technology, suppose BIM adaptation comes with the challenges. Like main challenge, like any technology like BIM adopts connects with the own set of the challenges. While the benefits are significant, like better coordination, visualization, collaboration, the path to effective implementation often involves overcoming technical human organization hurdles. Let's take a closer look for what are the key challenges are faced by the professionals. First one is about the data interoperability and the file management. One of the biggest challenge in the BIM is data interoperability, or simply getting different software platforms to talk to each other smoothly. Project often involves multiple tools like Revit, ArchiCAD, Tekla, Naviswork, and others. And each of the project can have a different significant data. This can lead a compatibility ensures all the exchanging files, resulting in a lost data means aligned models and extra coordination workflows. For instance, an architecture working in ArchiCAD work can export model to IFC format for a structural engineer using a Revit if not managed carefully. Some parameters like the materials or the levels might get transplanted perfectly and inconsistently. So what is the solution for it? To overcome this, team should be established a clear file exchange protocols, use open BIM softwares and perform regular data audits. Next one is about the skill that gap among the professionals. Another major issue is the skill gap. Not everyone in the design and the construction industry is fully trained in the BIM processes. BIM requires more than just knowing the software. It involves the understanding data without proper training from the teams, without feel of the BIM with the potential higher software and the hardware cost. BIM tools like Revit, ArchiCAD, and a Navis work is a powerful, but they can expensive. The cost of the software license upgrades, the high performance hardware that can be barrier for the smaller firms and the startups. Additionally, managing large BIM files demand robust computer system and reliable cloud storage. Firms can explore the subscription based upon the licensing models and cloud hosted solutions. So that are the challenges are faced by the professionals that are using the BIM technology. So for that challenges we are apply some best practices by our side. Last one is about the conclusion. As we come to the end today's building information modeling, um, about the future generation for architects, engineers, and the interior designers, let's take a moment to reflect on what we have learned. First of all, we saw the BIM transforms for the architecture processes. Like we had seen about what is the BIM, what is the actual definition of BIM. Means it has a 3D modeling element which shows different elements information in a detailed view. It can give you automatic updates in a model. It gives you a parametric model. So that we had seen. After that, we had seen about what are the importance of BIM, like why BIM is important. So there are lots of importance, like it has detect the clashes, it is sustainability, it can manage or minimize the rework, or it can give you automatic schedules of the objects, or it will give you architecture, structure, map design in a single model, better collaboration, coordination, and the seamless work that we had seen. After that, we are seeing that how we can replace the traditional 2D drawings into a new automatic model or infrastructure. BIM allows us to visualize, analyze, and coordinate the design before the construction begins. Then we will be explore about the Revit and ArchiCAD, empower the architects, design efficiency and collaborativity. Means what that we had seen is about how the Revit can be worked in a BIM software. What are the uses of Revit? Such as Revit can be used for designing purpose or a 3D model or a 2D model. In that we can do a render, we can do planning of just a 2D plan, then we can get automatically 3D model, as well as the elevation of that model, section of that model, schedule of that model. So that are the different elements that we can get in a single click. So this is the main part that we had seen. After that, ArchiCAD, which is designed by the Graphisoft, why it is used, what are the purpose of it, what are the key features of it, like how it used, that we had seen. After that, we had seen about the tools that enable the real-time collaboration, accurate documentation, as well as the smoother workflows. Then we will be discussed about the coordination workflows, means what are the different coordination workflows that are used in the BIM technology. Then we will see about the life cycle management, means suppose a planning stage. So in different in stages there are different stages like planning, conceptual, execution, term, end phase. So what we see about BIM is not just for any one limited to one phase. It can be applicable from start to end. Like in a planning you can use BIM. After that, designing, execution, staffing, that all the elements can be done by BIM, and that after that you can end it using the BIM. So that throughout the BIM based collaboration we can identify the clashes, we can communicate effectively. So that points that we had to be seen. There are different kinds of points which are used for the BIM workflows, or how the BIM works, what are the kind of technologies that are used, or how our new generation can use the BIM. BIM can give you a smart civil engineering processes, smart infrastructure. By that, you can convert your traditional methods to our new future realistic methods or generations using the BIM. So it is just effectively technologies that can be used in a future by different domains, just like interior designers or architectures, or any kind of people that are using in a designing field. Because it is so useful in today's era, it will gives you a different kind of element, just like a 3D visualization. Like suppose your client have different kinds of requirements about how they want their home or structure. So by the BIM you can make a 3D model and show them about how it will be looks or how it will behave in your future. Suppose structural elements are behaving, there are there is how the load is coming on the structure, that all the elements are observed in it. Then you will be give you it will give you information management, that will like material dimensions, schedules that can be managed in a single workflow, as well as it will be give you a collaboration and the coordination in a single model. It will give you a life cycle integration and a data driven decision. So that all the kind of things that are given by the BIM. So it is just seamless workflow method that are using by the future generations, because it is such a useful element that are used by the elements, not time consuming. It will avoid your rework, or it will give you benefits, importance. There are lots of things that are given by the BIM. So it is just a simple thing that you can done using some kind of skills. Then we see about some challenges are also faced, but we can minimize it by the different processes. So this is how that we have seen. If you have any query, or you want any information, you can scan this code or contact to that number. So this is how we had conclude our today's session. Thank you.